Welcome, friends, to the Scrapbook, a creative writing podcast where we create stories organically from a few pieces of paper randomly selected from 3 different subjects: genre, setting, time period. I'm your host, Jody Pratt, with my fellow host, Patrick Wigfall. Let the story begin.
All right, let's get this party started. Setting is rainforest. Oh, I'm loving it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was something I've been waiting for years. Genre.
Eons and eons.
Genre.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Romance.
Okay.
We got a adult version of Ferngully coming on.
What is that?
Ferngully? You mean serious?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Shout out to Fabio. We don't have you on this.
We'll talk about that later. Pre-colonial. All right, let's make it work.
All right, bet.
Pre-colonial is like 1200s, 1300s.
Let's look that shit up.
Because I'm only going on like the colonial expansion of like the Americas. But like, is that just for the Americas?
Where else is rainforest?
I mean,
probably everywhere else too.
There's a few of the big forests, but the biggest one is in South America, so, or Central, whichever one. It feeds. It's a big one. Whatever. Romance.
I'll automatically. Okay. Damn.
What?
All right. Pre-colonial North America is known as Columbian prehistoric pre-contact. Is a period between the migration of the Paleo Indians to the region between 4,000 and 15,000 years ago. The contact between indigenous tribes and European colonists in the 16th century. So 1501 to 1600.
That's pre-colonial.
That's the 16th century.
Okay.
CE.
They're just throwing out new shit.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that, but probably should have.
Which eradicated, Native American culture.
All right, so pre-colonial rainforest. So let's just stick to the West Coast and just do the rainforest, the Amazon.
You want to do the Amazon?
Yeah, there's a...
I'm thinking India. Fuck it.
That's a different time period, though. Now you got to go look up.
It's still pre-colonial. Oh, yeah, I'll look it up. But
pre-colonial for India is different because the colonists spread throughout the planet. You know what I mean? So every time period is different. It could be even earlier because they are on the same landmass. You can just walk there. You have to go like across water to get to us. So
it's before colonial rule. That's pre-colonial, obviously. Before the advent of colonial rule, India was a self-sufficient, flourishing economy. Yeah, elephants there?
100%.
Okay. So
they didn't just like bring them there. They're already there.
I mean,
I think they're like the rainforest elephants
Asia.
Too. I think they're smaller.
Yeah, they're smaller
because they live in the rainforest.
You know how fucking terrifying that is? If they're just lumbering about.
Honestly, I think they're more docile, but it would terrify you to just be small and see that walk past you.
Yeah, man. You're just like washing your drawers.
And then you're just like is it floor shaking? And then you look over and there's just like a semi-hairy creature running, like walking past you. And you're like, is that God? That makes sense.
It's one of our guys. Fuck it.
All right. So
romance.
Rainforest romance. This doesn't have to be human, yeah?
You want to do elephants?
Why not?
Yeah, fuck it, bro. It's our stories.
Yeah. Why not? Why not just go for you never forget your trail. Elephants never forget. And they met each other and they've been trying to like reconnect.
Yeah.
Every migration period, and they're just like, man, I gotta go this way, but please come back to this spot later on, like next year, and we can make this happen. Then we just walk together forever.
What is their how would you say, what's keeping them apart? What is their danger?
Indian people. They're owned by 2 Indian people.
Oh, they're owned.
Yeah, like, and not owned where like they're getting beat, but like it's like we live over here, we maintain this land, and they're seeing each other all the time in the rainforest.
Yeah, obviously they're Asian elephants.
Yeah,
so they're smaller.
Are they talking? Are they talking to each other out loud?
Fuck yeah, this is animated, bro.
Yeah, they're okay. Okay, what kind of style animation?
You know, Kill Bill.
Oh, how they do the little cuts of Kill Bill?
Of Oranishi?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, that's...
And then we get it narrated by the one and only Steve Irwin.
You need to be chill on his name. R.I.P. to the real one.
No. What do you think about that? Like, I mean, okay, we can change it from the Kill Bill animation.
No, I do want to animate it. That is better. What if we do like a Disney style animation?
Ah, man. Let's go to Korea and get it done.
No, what I'm just saying, yeah, but you can definitely do that. But what I'm saying is, you just you go to that old school style of drawing, maybe like the art type.
Okay.
Or I've never seen an Indian cartoon. Have you?
India?
Yeah, Indian cartoon.
Nah, never.
So I wouldn't lend to that, but Asia is technically Indian, right?
It is.
So we could do like an Asian-esque art form to do the one that you said. Let's just go with that then.
You know those...
Is that more anime?
You know how the scrolls are drawn in fucking China and shit?
Yeah.
Like a super like the water paints and shit, watercolors. Something like that. Like real faint. Anyway. So there's 2 elephants. Both boys.
What if there's a love interest between both of the people and both the elephants, and the humans break up?
And the elephants are like, hey,
I'm trying to go see Sarah. Ain't seen her in about 2 weeks.
We don't go.
You know she be tripping.
We don't go over there anymore, bro.
And like they're just dealing with their breakup, and they're just like every night when they go to sleep, they meet at a certain part in the rainforest. And then like the elephants bring them back together, maybe because at one point he wakes up and he sees his elephant leaving. He's like, "Where is he going?" You know, he's tired at the end of the day. And then he follows it, and then they see them meeting, and then one day they both connect eyes and see that, like,
I like that.
What? Yeah.
How about they have to move due to the overgrowth and population of fucking tigers. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why they have elephants is because tigers are, they're afraid of those niggas. They don't just attack elephants and shit. They fuck up people.
They will jump onto an elephant to kill a person.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel that's why these niggas are so good at spear fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
The Indians.
Oh, because the shit launching at them?
Yes.
Yeah.
From far away. And they're like, hold on, nigga, back up.
I got this sharp ass stick.
Bro. I'm like,
try me.
Up. So maybe that's where they meet each other, is crossing during a tiger attack.
They don't have to leave. They don't leave each other.
Okay.
They're meeting, and then they meet, and they're like, oh, okay, it's time to go home. And they're like, no, we need to leave these lands. There's a killer in our midst.
Yeah, there's several. Obviously,
Shere Khan is right around the corner, dog.
Tigers have, they have, obviously, just like every other big cat,
huge
perimeter.
Huge land, though.
That they own and shit. And I want to say probably at the same time, it's a battle for, state lines. but they just so happen to be crossing the paths. You know what I mean?
So they're walking into another tiger territory?
So there's a couple of tigers. That's why they run into multiple, because they don't know. I mean, they don't know at the time that they're running into a turf war, low key. You know what I mean? And then they end up, you know, we'll start from there. So they don't leave each other, but they ride elephants. They didn't domesticate these elephants. It just so happened.
They've been around them long enough.
They've been around long. They kind of gain trust. Yeah. These are still wild fucking animals.
Yeah.
You know, that they...
But they're also come and go. Talking as fuck. They're also talking to each other.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But, you know, it would be awesome if the elephants speaking English.
And they're speaking complete Indian.
Yeah, complete Indian, bro.
Yes. That makes it funny, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Because then you're just like, why are the elephants speaking English?
It's pure English.
Like,
or England English. No, we're not trying to make a joke about the, you know, colonization of...
No, but that can be a play on it. Shit.
Yeah, it could be.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why the fuck not? But also, it would be random as fuck to have them have like an accent they shouldn't have.
Yeah, but hilarious at the same time. But it's a romance.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That would be awesome, is to have them have like an accent that they should not have for that region. Yeah. No English, no Indian. It's just like Portuguese. Like not even. I don't want Portuguese, but just like that far to the left, like where it's not something they should.
Yeah.
Even like Canadian or something.
Oh, like you got some bananas, eh?
They're tripping, eh? They're talking about a fucking tiger, eh? I think we should get out of here. I'm about to kick. I'm a boat to kick rocks.
I'm a boat to kick rocks, man. Brother Bear.
That's what I was going off of, yeah.
Hey, man, so, all right. So they're from the same spot?
I don't know. Maybe that's the romance, is that they were traveling to meet each other, or they were traveling to do something, and they're so far apart that these meetings like matter.
Or it's a arranged marriage, right? But they're going before they get married to meet each other, to you know, work shit out better and talk to each other and actually grow from that. And they both think this shit is weird as fuck.
So there you. It's two people that are going to be like arranged to be married, right?
Yeah.
And they've had two elephants since birth. Mm. So they've grown up with these elephants. Yeah. Elephants fall in love at first sight. They don't.
Yeah.
And these elephants like want to be around each other, fighting to get to these people. Yeah. Or to that other elephant, leading these people to force to be with them. So it's them lounging in the sun on an elephant's back, just talking all day.
Yeah. And nothing, they don't be fucking.
No. It's romance. It's the birth of a romance, and you seeing real love with these elephants wanting to be around each other all the time.
And then one of the mothers are just like, we don't force, I mean, you can't obviously force love, but at the same time, it's like, if it was in God's will, like, you guys can, you know, work this shit out. But you can't see her before you get married, bro. That's it.
And so they're breaking all types of shit. Traditions.
That's why
they're doing it at night.
Yeah, and that's why
the tigers
fucking come, bro.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
I like it. And it adds a little bit of danger, and that's the danger of people finding out.
I love you, dog.
There you go. That rap's real nice.
Yeah. So okay. So
got a nice ass on her.
Yeah, a fat dunk. So they're going about their time. The most they ever do is hold hands, and they're.
I think they should be kind of like more like,
or even separated by the elephants.
Yeah, they're on each other's elephants.
They're on the elephants the whole time that they're with each other.
Yeah.
And then and the swaying and the lumbering of the elephants, they can't hold hands. Like they kind of reach. The most they do is like.
But the elephants play with each other's trunks and shit. Like it's real cute with the elephant, and they're just being like, we gotta find a way to like keep them away from each other because I'm tired. I want to sleep. Yeah. And then they get to talking. Like I don't. It shouldn't. It should be something that they don't want to do, and then they find out that. The time spent together can change your feelings on a lot of shit.
Or if they come out at it in a more conscious state, like they're like, we got to get to know each other, bro. I don't want to end up like our parents.
Ooh, not talking. Different room.
Not, you know what I'm saying? My dad grunts. That's the way he talks to my mom.
Yeah, my mom just sighs all the time.
Exactly, and she looks at the sun a lot.
Directly.
Yeah,
directly.
So this is how they grow, right, together, and they're talking and shit like that. And when the sun is setting, because they know the tigers come out at night and shit. I don't know if they're nocturnal or not.
They'll hunt in the daytime.
I'm gonna look that shit up, but yeah. So they don't know. I don't know if they're nocturnal or not. But so he's like, when the sun sets, then we can, we'll part ways. Mm-hmm. And for months, it's back and forth.
Because the elephants are bringing them there.
Exactly.
They have no choice. But eventually, it's just like I can get this elephant once he's been around this other elephant for a second. I can get them to leave. Yeah. And be like, it's time to go. The elephants understand the fear of the tigers.
Yeah.
So
okay. Also, right. So they're going back and forth for months. Like they're trying to gather berries and fucking.
This is animated,
right? They're trying to, but they're leading them. They're like, "Hey, stay right there. I'm gonna cut down this branch so we can have some goddamn fresh fruit, papayas. I don't know what,
Yeah.
So, and then the elephant is just like, "I'm gonna go this way. You can stay on me if you want to." You know what I mean? So that's them every time they see each other. Ooh. They're building this shit, right?
What about the love lust between the elephants leads them in a bad shit?
That's what I'm
them just like naturally like wanting to go to each other and be like, I'm perched on this branch and there's eyes in the fucking forest looking at me.
And so they are on the backs of their elephants and shit talking and then they fall asleep.
To the tiger dog. He has to, right?
Right, like we have what's his nigga's name from Star Trek?
Zachary Quinto?
Bald
man?
Yeah. Picard.
Oh, you're talking about Professor Xavier.
Yeah, that nigga. He'll play Shere Khan.
Perfect. Englishman killing Indians. We went back to that.
Yeah,
we said earlier in the show, you're like, no English. But that's for the elephants. Elephants are unaware and they're totally Canadian or some random ass accent. Because I feel like that separate it and make it more of a romance and not like a such a polarizing issue and trying to make it funny. It'd be like, we do a Canadian in there too.
Yeah. So they fall asleep and wake up to the gorgeous ass moon. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? While the elephants are just like laying next to each other.
Been out and about, just looking at the stars, doing their own thing.
Yeah. Just still like walking.
And they wake up in each other's arms.
Hella far away. Like hella far away. That's why
so they fell asleep on the elephants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking to each other and shit.
Yeah. Oh, so like they laid down and talking to each other.
Looking at each other.
And then this jostling shit will put your ass to sleep. Yeah,
exactly, bro. So, like a motherfucking lullaby, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they go to sleep, wake up to the gorgeous ass moon, panicked, then the motherfucker. Because first of all, they're far the fuck away.
Yeah.
Because their villages are like here and here. Like, not very far apart, but they got their own defense system against these tigers. Mm-hmm. So they're not a lot of tiger attacks. But when you veer off this way into the territory by the waters and shit, tigers like to swim. They catch whole ass fish and shit like that.
And things come to the water. They're smart creatures.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So these elephants are having a water break and then just like splash each other, waking each other up and shit. Well,
they're in love. They're splashing each other with water, and she's like, "Stop!" And he just like, "What if they were Dutch? What if they had a Dutch accent?"
I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Or you know what I'm saying? Two Swedish, Asian elephants.
Swedish sounds great.
Yeah,
that sounds great. It's like that doesn't work, but I like
it. Deutsch.
But they're so sweet. They're like 6-year-old couples that stir on love, kind of sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he's kissing her with her snout all the time, like, and she just stop,
giving her flowers. And shit.
Like ripping off like hella branches and giving her. She's like, I
puts
can't.
Puts it over her head, and shit like that.
Twinkles and she giggles.
You know what I'm saying? And so they wake up to the elephants like splashing each other, and nigga just like, whoa, like stop. He's trying to see where he is without getting off of the fucking elephants, and then you hear that. Not the fucking. It's not purring, but you know that clicking sound that they make.
That I'm getting ready to kill you. Shit. Yeah,
I'm going to murderize you.
and somebody said one time that like animals are crazy because they kill you with their face. Like I couldn't kill you with my face. With just my face? No.
Yeah, no.
No, I could try to subdue you with my hands and feet.
I can intimidate you by my face.
Yeah, but I can't kill you. And that's their whole bet is I'm just gonna lunge at you with this open, and that it's gonna work because it works all the time, and I kill things bigger than you. And you're like,
and they walk around like fucking 300 fucking 400 pounds,
but muscle. When you see a tricep on a tiger, you're like, ugh.
Does that mean they have arms?
They have a form of an arm. It's not our form, but it's an arm.
Yeah. Something.
Do they stand up on 2 feet? Ever?
No.
I've never seen that.
No. I mean, climbing up trees and shit.
But cats don't do that, though.
Cats don't. Well, they do.
What cat does that?
They can stand up on their hind legs.
Yeah, but but they're not walking around.
They're not walking.
And it's not like no. And it's always those weird cats that do shit like that.
Yeah. The ones their eyes are real close together.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're like,
The ones that like start tripping out at 2 a.m. and you're like, I'm gonna hit them with a thick ass Stephen King book.
Yeah, because you're gonna make me walk through the house with this 38 on. On my drawers, you know what I'm saying? Like ready to pop a nigga because he's running through the house.
Balls bigger than your dick because of the fear. All right. So
they're splashing each other.
Okay.
And they're like, you're like, bad elephant, man. Like, what the fuck is...
See the moon? We should have been home.
Yeah. So they're just like, we got to turn... I don't know where the fuck we are. We got to...
This is the first time this has happened?
The first time.
So this was their first good time together then? Where, like, they waited past it?
Yeah, they're not combative with each other.
Yeah. And they just had a good conversation talking while these elephants were just walking. And the elephants were like, I know a great pond. And then they just, like, headed to a pond. She was like, I love a spritz. I love to get a little wet. It's kind of muggy in this rainforest right now. And so these two elephants are having a great time while these two people are finna be headed to, like, the danger zone. Yeah. And the danger zone brings out their romance?
The danger zone brings them to... You know how you and your girl would be like... You knew when you were in love with your girl when something crazy happened. And she held it down. And you're like, huh. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
So she does something when, like, that growl starts to happen. She starts, like, doing something to avert or to, like, pull.
She kind of takes the lead in that way. When in the, I don't know.
They don't know where they're at, too. They fell asleep on the way there.
But she was so, like, I got this shit. She was like, all right, I gotta fuck. I'm not going to say what I want to say. Fuck it. I got this bag of curry, bro, and I'm just going to throw that shit at whatever pops out. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Hey, we can cut that out,
let's
bro.
Let's just change it to papaya. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Papaya.
She starts throwing some kind of local fruit around Joseph.
Hey, local spices, local fruit, same.
How far does spice get? It would blow back into her.
Bag of curry.
So you think they came around bags, but no food to attach to it? They're like,
you know what? The shit is good. You know what I mean? I don't know how they get down.
All right, so
they could be weaponized, bro.
No, they're not weaponized because they're being drawn out there, and it's normally like them just being like, all right, we'll do this for the hour that you guys need, and then we're back home.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay on you. She stays on her, and then, it should be different sexes for the...
like she has the boy. Yeah. And he has a girl. So
in their own way, they're kind of pulling themselves into the situation, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So she takes charge.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like talking to her elephant and just like, go this way. Because the elephants are now like, she has a boy, so he's like...
He's aware of when he heard that, he like snapped out of his like, and he's like, shite, you need to get out of here.
It happens like a domino effect, right? You hear the tiger, the elephant is like, you hear that shit? And then the humans wake up.
Ooh, so the unwrestling, the unwrestle of the elephants wakes them up.
Exactly. So it's like bop, bop, bop.
And right, so they wake up in just a panic state, but like they woke up out of a pleasant sleep because they were having
first they focus on
where are we?
Where are we? The fucking moon is big as fuck.
And they're just like,
and then they hear the tiger.
What if they wake up and they both are like, whoa, fuck it, it's late. They're worried and shit. And then, like, they see the moon, they get, like, captivated by it for a half second.
Mm-hmm.
And then that sailing sets in.
Yeah. And so she takes charge of that shit. Like,
Gets her elephant in order.
Yeah. Let's fucking... But he has to follow as well. She's like, come this way. And he's like, no, let's go this way. So it shows... that they are off the same page again. You know what I mean?
For a half second, they were off.
This way. She was like, no, nigga, listen, this way. And he's like, okay. So they're going this way, fucking, and you hear the like the niggas walking through the fucking...
But it's not a lot, it's just the steps. Because you can't really blend the steps, but they can be, like, he's not tussling branches.
No, this is all high grass. You know that there's fields of just...
Ooh, I'm thinking of rainforest right now. So I'm thinking of just like all underbrush.
So it stops...
What landscape is this happening in?
Rainforest, and then it goes into...
For this scene, it's high grass?
It's water. So they're out of the rainforest into like a plain land. Plain.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they got to go dip into the forest... to cut through, you know what I mean? Because that's where they came from. Mm-hmm. That's why it's so like, where are we? Because they're in a plain field. Now, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, oh, we're in the forest, we're cool. I know which way to fucking go. It's nigga, there are no trees around here, bro. Like,
that's like people in SF knowing exactly where they're at. Closing their eyes, dropping them off. And then you tell somebody in the country, like, hey, where's that Pepsi stop? 50 miles. And they're like, what you want to do? You want to go to 32 miles this way. And then cut hard left. If you've gone past the Winn-Dixie, you've gone too far. And you're just like, how do you know this? He's like, lived here my whole life. That's it. They find, and they're in a whole ass new place. And this is clearly an animated movie, right? So we can't have nobody die.
Yeah, we can. It's an animated movie, not a kids movie.
Oh, so it's not a kids movie. I was leaning towards like it being a kids movie.
I've been watching a lot of fucking DC animated movies. A lot of niggas get their head blown off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not kids, not a kid movie necessarily.
Okay, so if it's just animated, what if we did it like C Squad 2022? What was that old Adult Swim show where they were all underwater?
Oh shit!
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. 2021.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That art style. What if it was that art style?
I think that would be hilarious.
And make this like an adult, like funny romance, pre-colonial, and then you just add in a bunch of weird accents. Should the elephants see each other as they are, or should they see them with like a different face structure? And I'm not saying like that like they have a human face, but like should they see them as lumbering elephants when the humans are talking, and then when it cuts to them, they have like a different style looking face?
Or even they're not even elephants. They see each other. They just see each other as like, you know, regular beings, and they're like holding the hands of kids or some shit like that.
That'd be nice. Like, and because Indian culture really does respect the elephant, they are guiding them.
Yeah.
And they're guiding them to romance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
They're showing them love firsthand, and that, you know, trial and error is a part of that shit.
Yeah.
How old are these motherfuckers on top of that elephants?
They gotta be at least maybe 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're damn near coming of age, really.
Yeah, exactly. So she's like, all right, we gotta get to the trees because they are forest people. You know what I mean? We've gone way too far, shit like that. We're out in the open,
and we can't. Whatchamacallit? We can't tell what's hunting us right now. Yeah. We hear it, but we can't see it.
Yeah, well, I can guess.
But they can guess.
But
have they seen it yet?
No, they haven't. They heard it though.
So it's stalking them.
Yeah,
for most of the movie.
Exactly. So this middle part is like a lot of it. So they are racing to the tree line. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they hear the shit. They don't hear it anymore. Mm-hmm. Just due to them like two big fucking loud ass elephants anyway. Mm-hmm. They're lumbering, they hit the trees, and they hear it. Or they hear the other one. So they think it's multiple. Because there's one that has the open field, and then there's one in the trees.
So the head is, they're never going to have to battle them. They're going to battle each other.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what is going to save them, is them end up fighting each other
for the turf.
Exactly. So that will be because you
they will pass a pussy. They will pass up a kill.
Yeah. To catch that fade.
Yeah. That's why they got triceps.
Exactly.
They're in the woods somewhere doing dome prep. Overhead, dome prep is like, I'll be damned. Motherfucker, get me. I'll be damned.
And then there's like Tukey Williams, nigga. Hold that. So that's what saves them, because the elephant will fight. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you got two 15-year-olds, and they're sober about them being kids. Because they're kids themselves. The elephants aren't fucking super old. You know what I mean? So they hit the tree line, and then they get another tiger. They think they lost that one, like, cool. And then
like he's back on us, but it's a different one.
Exactly, it's a different one. And they're hightailing it. Some sort of things are looking familiar, but this is after a few minutes. And then the tiger jumps on the fucking one of the backs of the elephants, right? Mm-hmm. And then the elephant just like, ho, nigga. And then it's kind of like trying to like crawl up that shit to get to the human. Mm-hmm. One other elephant knocks it off his back. Nigga, hold that.
So it goes for the woman.
Or the man, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm saying the woman person on the man, and the woman elephant smacks him off.
Okay, we can do that.
So it's like you see that because on the person side, mm-hmm. she's gonna be the leader in this. She's like, I know how to get back. We've been going through these woods forever. Maybe how they found each other is that he was lost.
What do you mean?
Like maybe he just went wandering with his elephant, and that's how they found each other initially. And it was at a certain point, and then once the elephants met each other, they like each other, and that's how they met. He's not as well adept to raising.
As well versed in the terrain like that. Like
no, just controlling his elephant.
Remember, you said at the beginning that they're raised with it.
Is he richer than her? Maybe
no. They're marrying each other. You can't.
Oh, they normally marry into some kind of wealth.
I mean, but they're from a fucking village that owns elephants.
This is pre-colonial too.
Yeah,
everybody was broke back then.
No, they were pretty affluent in what they had.
Well, he said that they had a thriving
economy. Yeah.
Economy, so.
No, there's no disparagement of fucking wealth.
No. That's classic.
That's corny.
It's classical.
No.
I was gonna say a word.
Can't say it, motherfucker. Anyway, so boom, that's a fucking part of it. There's no disparagement of wealth and shit like that. But yeah, so she climbs her back. The tiger climbs a female tiger. It doesn't matter though.
Well, it kind of does because the tiger's talking to elephants.
Huh?
I said it kind of does if the tiger's. That'd be nice is to have two different voices.
Yeah, two different tigers.
Calling out to the elephants.
Like, you big ass marshmallow, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Or just being like you're protecting, like it's trying to talk them off of it.
Yeah.
Being like, hey, you don't need to protect them. What are they doing? Y'all want to be in love. And it's like
like they've been watching for a while.
What if the tiger plays a bad friend who doesn't like your relationship? And he's like, she don't care about you like that.
Yeah. And it's like, how do you know? He's like, I've been watching, bro.
I've been watching.
And this shit is, it's not for me. I mean, you.
I like it.
So they, now they've knocked the tiger off the back, and the elephant's like, my ass. And they can see the light, the light to their village, her village.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But they can't be seen with each other. That's what the whole fucking the mom telling them, hey, I know it's coming soon, but you got to be above reproach. You can't be.
We can't do this shindig if you guys are just doing this shit.
Exactly. You can't touch your wife before, you know what I mean? You guys get together.
And they held hands. And that was the max they did. Yeah. But they did that falling asleep under a full moon.
Yeah, beautiful. It's art about it. You know what I mean? So she's like, that's my shit, but I can't leave you alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Because if I leave you alone, you're going to be killed, because if that other elephant wasn't able to get that tiger off, you wouldn't have been able to.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
We're both the same age, nigga.
Yeah.
We both don't drink milk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're racing and shit, and they think that they fucked the tiger up enough.
And then they run to the forest area.
No, the forest, they're already in the forest. Remember, they ran into two different ones.
Oh, I thought we were leaving the first one.
No, they got away from the first one, hit the tree line, and they're running through the forest because now they can see shit better under the moonlight, and they run into the second one that's in there. But the first one's been following the whole time.
Mm-hmm. He was the bad friend. He's the one talking to them.
Exactly. So he's been following the whole time as well.
Second one's gotta be a woman, right?
It doesn't have to be, but it can be. Doesn't matter which one it is. They're two fucking tigers. They're both vicious in the same sense, you know.
Or just for like the play on somebody speaking to somebody as a friend. You're not really gonna. A woman will listen to a man, but they'll definitely listen to a girlfriend before like a friend that's a boy.
I mean, depends on the person, because then they could just have all men as friends.
I mean, well, these are old school people. She's not a tomboy.
I know, but they can't.
She's not loud around people.
But we're talking about the elephants talking. They can't understand the goddamn tigers.
They don't?
No, nigga.
Who understands the fucking tigers then?
The elephants do.
That's what I'm saying.
I know, but you're talking about the people.
Oh no. I'm speaking because it's a girl and a boy elephant. So I'm speaking for the girl elephant.
Oh, okay.
The girl elephant, when they run to the forest, that's when that voice starts talking to her.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't have to. The tigers could not talk and it could just be stalking. But like that turns into like a scary romance. Well, I mean,
it runs. Romances run. There's some sort of adventurous part of a romance anyway.
Yeah, there's always a buff guy that's trying to steal your girl.
Yeah, or a nigga they go to like. I watched this movie. What is that shit called? It had Meg Ryan in it. Goddamn, it's called
Something about Harry.
No. Okay, so this woman goes on her honeymoon, I guess. It has Ross from Friends in that bitch.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Right?
I've never seen him.
And then she finds out her fiance has been cheating. Her new husband's been cheating. Mm-hmm. And she's like, fuck this shit. And goes onto a plane with Harrison Ford, I believe. Mm-hmm. And they're driving the plane through hella turbulence and they crash the plane. And then they fucking, fall in love with that shit. I don't know where the story was going. But
I don't know where you went with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? I watched that a lot. I've never seen that movie. I was like, is it Hatchet?
I watched
that. Hatchet's a whole different shit.
I watched that shit a lot with my mom. But yeah, anyway. So she's like, you're going to just have to take the L, my nigga, and come with me to my village. We'll just take the tongue lashing from these niggas and we'll move about. Or, bro, they don't know that they're supposed to be getting married together. You know what I mean? Maybe the elephants found each other or were attracted to each other and they were just like, oh, blah, blah, and built it.
So they bring the wife cloaked and you don't see, and she's weeping because she wants to be with a certain person.
Yeah.
And he's weeping because he's like, I don't want to be with her. I know who I want to be with. And they unveil her and it's her.
It's her, bro. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the shit. So they fucking so they go, they make it, they're just right before their village. She's like trying to do their fucking call to, it's me lumbering in the fucking
screaming hell.
Sticky. So, you're talking about Suwu?
Aunt Suwu, yeah.
Aunt Suwu? Like, yo, this is me lumbering around in the darkness. Don't throw your spear. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's me. So, she is riding that motherfucker, looks back, nigga's gone off the elephant. Completely. She's like, yo! And the elephant is like, I'm almost caught up to you.
And then they look back and he's hanging on the tail. Just dragging along like, I'm still here.
You know what I'm saying? Completely gone. And then they look back, nothing but darkness, right? And she, right when she notices, they're at the gates. And she's like, yo, I need people, you know what I mean? So 20 niggas go out there, spears, fire.
That should be the romance part, is that she's like, send people. They're not right there.
Yeah.
And so they call for people, and it's a few minutes, 2-3 minutes, but that matters, and she goes back.
Yeah. She right back into that darkness.
Ooh, what if she gets up the elephant at that point? Like the elephants don't want to go back in.
Yeah, they're afraid. They're pussy.
And then she walks in to go find her dude.
Yeah.
Straight up on the feet.
Fire in hand, just running through that shit.
Ooh, she should scream like Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Predator.
Get in the chopper! Oh.
There should be like that.
I think I can knock out Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Now, yes.
Yeah.
Back then, no.
Yeah.
Charles made it granted and respect him.
Yeah. He couldn't read. I can't read, but he damn sure can't read.
He can read well enough to be a governor.
I know, but people tell him, this word says and. And he's just like, Get in the chopper. Get in the chopper.
You're an idiot.
So she goes back in there and finds his body.
Dead.
Hey, hold on, nigga. Finds his body all like shirt tattered the fuck up, red crimson. And she sees these two tigers scrapping, bro. And he turns around like, oh shit, my fucking back.
and she drags him out the woods.
And they're just scrapping, bro. And they don't even
notice
the kids anymore.
Also, women. Oh. Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah. Then it has to be two male tigers because a male and a female would probably just mate.
No, it's not like that. That's what? Come on, player.
But they have wide ranges, bro.
I know that, but at the same time, they're not just like, hey, a male, fuck me.
No,
they're
but what
like
I'm saying is, what? Those fights I believe are less engaging than a male on male.
They're just ass.
I think they pull their buddies out, bro. They pull their buddies,
they do not.
Because they're like, I need to get out of here. This isn't even the engagement I wanted to have.
We're not just talking about a random Jamarcus on the street fighting a random ass Eleanor. We're talking about the females are bigger than the males, bro.
I know.
Give them some fucking, you know what I mean? Give them a little bit, my nigga. They will fade.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
These motherfuckers are huge.
I'm not going to concede or apologize. So
yeah, I'm just saying, bro.
Let's move on. No.
The men fight the men and the women stand in the kitchen.
I'm saying that, like, normally when species fight, the male fighting the woman is over a baby. Even lionesses don't really just fade the male all the time. They're just more submissive, and they're like, all right, bro.
But we're talking about a pride, and we're talking about motherfuckers who
I know. I'm just going off of the information I have.
I just fuck with you, bro. So, they're fading, and he's hurt as fuck. Like, she snatched him, as soon as the tiger snatched him off of the shit, hard high tackle. You know what I'm saying? And then the other tiger just like, hey, nigga, that was me, bro.
They were stalking the same people.
Exactly. That's what the one that came from the plane and the one that's in the forest. The one came from the plane was right behind. It just lost track of them because they just dipped off into the night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they were right behind each other. And as soon as this one got knocked off the back, the forest one got knocked off the back, the other one caught up to it. And passed it and was like, hey, hold on, nigga, like, this is me, bro. And then, you know.
What if the people lived in different terrains? Like, one lived in the rainforest and one lived in the plains. So they were constantly having to...
because it...
break that point, like,
then they wouldn't be lost then.
Well, they would be if they wake up somewhere that they've never been. They aren't traveling people.
I mean, when you gather and hunt and gather, you're traveling people.
Yeah, but like they're not nomadic. They're staying in a certain region, and these elephants just.
I mean, you're talking about
like.
So you're talking about two motherfuckers that. Then how would they meet each other? Then how would they have arranged marriage?
The wandering of the elephants and the villages would still connect. It's not like a village 50 miles away wouldn't know about another village.
I know that, but that means that they have open trading with each other.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And as well as they would travel around the area.
Okay, well then, touche.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, shit. Yeah, I guess. I'm just trying to give it more of a story than just two arranged Indians.
Oh, what's wrong about that?
It seems too easy.
How's that too easy?
Arranged Indian marriage.
Yeah, how was that too easy?
Does one of the tigers almost catch him at the end?
I mean, the tiger catches him.
After the scuffle?
No, they're fighting each other to the death.
Oh, so once they exit out of that, no more tigers.
No more tigers.
They pull up to the village, and does it show them being saved? Or do you just guess it?
She's there right behind her. They're right behind her.
Oh, yeah, they're right there on the village.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
they're at the village gates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when she sees that nigga's not behind me.
People are already out there waiting for her.
Yeah. She snatches a goddamn a torch and runs back into the tree line. Mm-hmm. And then they follow her. So they're right behind each other. And the tigers are catching each other's fade. Mm-hmm. And then, come back. They find the nigga on the ground. And they take him.
And he's clearly alive. This turned into a dark romance because somebody almost died. Yeah, that's usually how it is. Yeah. Look at fucking Beauty and the Beast. Right? And if this is pre-colonial, that's,
This is freedom.
Yeah, it's old times.
Exactly. And then they'll go, they're like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And they're separated, obviously. She wants to be in there. And the doctors do as best as they can. And they send him on his fucking way. With the escort, obviously. Mm-hmm. And then I would say months go past. They don't see each other. Yeah. You know what I mean?
She has her servants not speak about it.
Yeah, and then the arranged marriage shit comes up. Like, you guys are gonna.
Yeah, and then they don't know each other's names. They never told each other's names.
They never seen each other past those times that the elephants with each other. Yeah, and then like you said, the day of, she unveils herself, and then he was just like, bitch. Listen, dog.
Look at my back. You remember this shit? Look at all these scratches. My mom was tripping. I'm so happy. This works. This is a good system. Like, not every time. All right. Yeah, that. And it's about elephants. That's dope. Yeah. That was random as shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I wish we could have just really settled on what nationalities these elephants should be.
They're Asian elephants.
No, but I'm talking about as far as how they speak.
Oh yeah, they're going to be Swedish.
Swedish, right? Yeah. What is that?
Dutch.
How does that sound?
Spregen, baga, diga, baga.
Spregen music.
Won't you hear your voice?
Oh, he's going to get real weird. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to look up what a Swedish person talking sounds like. Yeah. Because if it's annoying, then it's gonna offset the romance.
Gustafsson.
What if they were like French?
Alex Gustafsson.
What if they were French?
The love language. French. I'm just playing. Yeah, we can do. I don't believe in French. Yeah, we can do French.
And that's why they're so in love.
Yeah.
I don't know any French though.
Yeah,
I don't know anything they like talk about. I know they like wine and they're sexually open. That's all I know.
Yeah. And the women don't shave, which is awesome.
I'm okay with that. All right, so what do we call this?
Beauty and the Beast. Oh fuck. What do you want to call it? Jungle to Jungle.
Just start naming hella movies.
Hella Disney movies.
Tarzan. Like, no, man. No, we can't be doing that.
Toy Story. No, I don't know.
Passing Trails?
Under the Pale Moonlight.
On the Backs of Beasts.
Two.
Yeah, I'm saying. I keep looking at that dick. I need to cover that up. Night. Nighttime trails, lovely trails.
That sounds like pubic hair.
Lovely trails, and that's what you want. You know what I mean? The lovely trails.
Like the lovely bones?
Yeah, but the lovely trails.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds decent.
Yeah.
And people can always come up with better names.
I mean, but,
I feel like the lovely trails is great.
The lovely trail?
Nah.
Under the Moon.
Under the Moon has been said there's other movies named that.
Oh, there's other movies named The Lovely Trail. Literally, just change a word.
Yeah, but that's called it being different. There's a lot of Johns in the world. They're not the same because of the second name.
Yeah, they're the same because they sound the same.
John Stevenson is not John Smith.
Yeah, but they're still John.
John Regagardi.
What?
Who is he? You don't know who he is.
That nigga's name is John, though.
John Lee. And I did know a John Lee in high school.
Yeah, he was black, huh?
No, he was Asian. And Big Mobile was really good at basketball.
Yeah.
Shout out John Lee. But all I know is that lovely bone. You see? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too close.
I ain't trying to get sued by what's your fucking name?
Shut up.
Let's call it Wild Love. I like that. Nice and yay. You know what I mean?
What about we just go off of the time? What would have people said at that time?
I don't speak Indian.
What about gay love? Because it was like a gay old time?
Yeah. I'm down. I call it gay love.
No. Because it's going to throw off everybody when they see the title is Gay Love. Trunks Under the Moon? Trunks Under the Moon? I don't know.
Okay.
Damn it, Joseph.
Go ahead, bro. Say it. Your eyes got real wide.
Yeah, and they do that.
Yeah.
That's the hypertension. Fuck. Come on, we can come up with a good name, baby. Come on. But it's romance. I keep trying to go for like poetic names, and it's a romance. I'm trying to think of all the romance names for movies, and it's like something quirky.
I like Interlocked. Interlocked.
And it shows two little trunks.
Yeah, and then like the two little baby 15-year-old hands.
No, they don't touch to the end.
They got yeah.
No, but like in the credits, that's what the love is about.
Oh yeah,
interlocked,
bro.
And they do that when they meet each other. They always interlock their trunks.
They're like, "What's up, huh?"
You're like, "You're not for it right now." He's like, "No, I'm not, but I'll let you know."
How you feel about that? Interlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interlocked. And you know what? That's very romance to be like interlocked. But it's a fucking animated movie. That's dope.
I mean, it could be live action too.
How did we get to animated?
You wanted that.
That sounds dope though, either way.
Yeah.
And it would be cool to see that in that style of writing, to see like tigers chasing elephants. Because there's gonna be a lot of shit we can't do with CGI in real life that you can easily do with animated.
We can use a real tiger and a real elephant.
Don't think you can. Don't think you can.
Wrap it.
Let's go.
Thanks for joining us on the Scrapbook. If you want to expand on any of our stories we created on any of our episodes, please do. Feel free to do whatever you want to towards any of our ideas that we created. If you want to turn to a screenplay, a short story, an actual play, feel free. Email it to us, though. We want to see it. We want to read it. The Scrapbook Podcast at gmail.com. Our Instagram is coming soon. If not, it's already posted. We love you. Don't stop being creative. Peace.
Peace.